Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my Capricorns out there, in particular my singles Capricorns, for October 2020, love and romance. So if you guys want to see what decks I'm using, I have them listed in the description box down below, along with other ways to support this channel or to get a private reading. Everything you need to know is in that description box. Also, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and jump into this. Not Sagittarius, woof. Sorry, Capricorns. What messages come through for my Capricorns regarding love and romance, October 2020? All right, in particular, my single Cappies, but if you were drawn to this reading, there may be a message in here for you. All right, Capricorns, love and romance, October 2020. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups. I'm picking up on some of you guys might be in a connection that might have run its course, okay? But that's just for one or two of you. Some of you might be wishing you were single here. Okay, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, and you get the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Okay, in my introduction, I already started sort of getting intuitive hits that some of my Capricorns listening to this, you aren't quite single yet, but you're wishing you were, or some of you guys are going through a separation. The overall energy here, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. You might have water in your chart. You might be dealing with a water sign, but the Queen of Cups in reverse is, you might be dealing with jealousy. You might be dealing with emotional imbalance. You just might not be sure about how you're feeling, because I feel like you might have a lot of love for a past person or maybe somebody that you're with, but you're recognizing that you want to be single. Okay, that's just for some of you. Queen of Cups in reverse is also somebody who might be have some issues with codependency. So it might be something that you're working through, or somebody in your surroundings might be really clinging on to you, Capricorn, and it could be an ex-partner, and that may be something that needs to be resolved in order for you to bring about new love. Okay, so you guys are showing up again as the Nine of Cups in reverse. Cappies, I feel like some of you guys might be drowning your sorrows, whether you're single or whether you want to be single, or whether you're trying to get rid of an ex who seems to just sort of be blocking you, or some sort of connection that is weighing you down. It could be work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. But when it's in the reverse, it's the need for you to walk away from someone or something. And I'm really picking up big time, Cappies, if you're not in the midst of a breakup, that there's a past situation or relationship that you really need to heal and clear, or you need to release. Okay, in your surroundings, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. This is a little bit of toxicity. When the Five of Wands, you could be dealing with, again, for some of you, it's going to be an ex, or it's somebody that you wish was your ex, or you're in the process of becoming an ex with this person. The Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is when it's competitive, but in the reverse, it's like it's become messy, it's become petty, and it's almost like you've become used to it, but it's really done a number either on your self-esteem, or that's why maybe you're drinking a little bit more, you're doing something in excess, trying to sort of forget about this situation, trying to release yourself from the situation, but not really truly being released from this situation, if this makes sense. Okay, so in your surroundings, I'm getting that there's this toxic energy. It's difficult. There's fighting, there's competition, there's, maybe, this person doesn't want to let you go, or maybe you have a hard time 100% letting go of this person. Maybe you still hit them up for booty calls, or maybe when you've been drinking or something along those lines. Okay. And that spirit is saying this is a cycle that needs to come to a close. Eight of Cups, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You need to walk away from someone or something. Some of you might be nostalgic about this person. Some of you just might tell yourself over and over again that you love this person, that this person means so much, and that's why you're having a hard time walking away. Okay, but Spirit's saying you really do need to leave the past in the past, Capricorn, or you need to leave, if you're currently with this person, you need to leave this person behind. Okay, and now if it isn't a person or you can't think of a particular relationship that's affecting you, it's a way of thinking. Okay, and it very well may be, it may be some sort of illusions. Like if you're feeling like your life isn't where you want it to be, or you thought at this age you would be married, or you thought at this age you would have children, or you thought at this age you'd be financially stable. And if you're feeling really disillusioned, again, that's something here that you need to walk away from, because this is going to open yourself up to love. Okay, that there's this underlying either person, past relationship, or sort of illusion or disillusionment that's holding you back here. In the foundation here, we do have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is about really getting clear. The Knight of Swords is also about drama. So I am picking up with the Five of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords energy that you might be involved with somebody who's really into drama, and they bring you drama and you get sucked into it. And so you might feel like on your own, you're feeling good, you're doing what you need to do, you're working on you, but somebody keeps bringing you into this, sort of sucking you into this vortex of drama. And, the Knight of Swords here is really contemplating about making, about shifting things, about starting a new life. I feel like this Knight of Swords is ready to, is trying to dip his or her toe into the new water, really is trying to get clarity, really wants to move away from this connection, but there's something that's holding them back. Now, what's holding you back, it might be, again, this great love that you have or had for this person, or this idea, okay? So I really do feel like some of you have this idea of what your life should have looked like by now, and it doesn't, and you're beating yourself up about it. Okay, and it's like, no, let's move forward. Let's take inspired action, and what hasn't come to fruition most likely is because it wasn't for your highest good, or there's something else that you need to turn your attention towards. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. This is confusion. So I feel like many of you maybe have tried to start over. Maybe you tried to leave this person. Maybe you tried dating other people. Maybe you tried to, I feel like you tried to go out on a limb and do something different, okay, to attract love even. And I feel like it didn't go the way you wanted it to. I feel like you gave up on it because I think you were sort of getting mixed messages from yourself, from other people. I am picking up on some of you having done, like, maybe even doing dating apps and that sort of thing, and you were trying to meet people, and it was like sort of one epic fail after another, to the point where you got kind of exasperated and were like, I'm not doing this. But what's coming in from above, Capricorn, is the Four of Wands. This is you really deep down, you want something stable. You want something committed. Some of you guys are really trying to manifest a soulmate or twin flame energy, but some of you guys are just trying to manifest somebody who doesn't bring you drama, okay? Somebody who doesn't, either they themselves drink too much, or, have this, like, everybody has baggage, but I feel like, there have been a couple situations that have really kind of scared you off, Capricorn, and you're kind of like, I don't want to, I feel like you're kind of like, I'd rather just sort of be on my own than have to deal with this drama again, okay? Whether it was one particular person or situation, or you've been running into people on, like, dating apps and things like that, or online who you're just like, well, is there anybody sane out there? Okay, is what I'm picking up on. Now, the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Something is coming to an end here, not Sag. I want to call you Sag, but because there's Sagittarius in this reading, Capricorns, Ten of Wands energy. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? You could be Capricorn, Sagittarius cusp. But this is, I'm getting sort of two messages here. For those of you where you have been sort of had this sort of, you haven't completely severed ties with a past person, that you will be doing so, okay? Because you're recognizing that it's just confusing. It's holding you back from a new beginning in love. It's holding you back from what you really, truly want. And it may be that you really, truly want this person, but they can't give it to you, or they're not willing to. and recognizing that and closing out this cycle. For some of you, this, you guys have been, you've been going out there, putting yourself out there. You can't think of anybody that you're really attached to from the past or anything that's really affecting you, but you've been trying and you've just been attracting drama and people like who didn't match your same vibration. This is a beautiful, beautiful sign that that is also coming to an end. Okay. So the Queen of Cups in reverse is like, you're not going to be anymore, with these jealous, clingy types. You're not going to, because I'm picking up that you're quite independent. And Capricorns by nature, you are quite independent. And I think you've just been coming up against people that maybe have wanted to jump into things a little bit too fast for you, or bringing a little bit too much of their past baggage and drama into the current situation. And you're just feeling a little bit exasperated here. Okay. So a couple storylines coming through for my single Saggies out there. All right, we get passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So this is, I feel like, Capricorn, what you guys are looking for. And this is what you want. And I feel like you haven't been getting that. Okay, so you like each other equally, whether you like someone and they didn't like you as much, but they were kind of breadcrumbing you, leaving that behind. Or maybe, wanting somebody that, has the same vision of the future or what a relationship should look like. And the importance of having fun here, because I feel like you've been, this Five of Wands in reverse, this is drama. It's a lot of drama. And I think you're just like, you want somebody lighthearted. You don't want things to go on that sort of downward spiral. Or, I feel like you've been with people who, you maybe went out on one date or you started talking and then they were bringing up, what you were going to name their kids. And then they were like, well, why are you talking to that person? Or I saw you comment on that person. And you're like, it was just a friend, I feel like you've had a run of sort of bad luck there. And I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. Either you have Sag in your chart heavy or you may have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yeah. So again, that just might be how you're feeling. Again, you might have met somebody that you thought was really great. Like, hey, I met this really great guy, or I met this really great girl. And, a few dates later, you're like, whoa, this person's crazy. I didn't see that coming. All right. And I think this has left you quite confused, a little bit weary. Okay, a little bit weary. All right, and then we get girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Yeah, interesting. So I do feel like, some of you guys may have been in this empath and narcissist relationship. And it could also be why maybe somebody might be stringing you along, Capricorn, or it could be flipped. Okay, you could have a hard time releasing somebody because because that they've always been there, because the sex is good, but you don't really want like a relationship with them. Feel free to switch those energies, because that might be happening to you. And again, I think a lot of times too, this being used energy is interesting, because I think you get charmed. Like maybe some of you guys have been on some dates and you think somebody's really great. And then once you sort of get to know them a little bit better, you're like, oh, okay, this doesn't really work for me. This isn't what I want. And you might have had some like kind of nasty fallouts from this. Okay. And then we get twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Look at that. So the Four of Wands energy is oftentimes my twin flame card. It's a card of 1111, so you may have been seeing that. But look at this. We have insane chemistry, like each other equally, yin yang, zen, balance, complement each other. So Capricorns, this is what you're looking for. For some of you, there's a cycle that needs to come to a close before this energy can come in, because I feel like this is a new energy for you. I really do. I feel like some of you guys may be attracting, maybe meeting someone once you close out this cycle. And for some of you, it may be with a Sagittarius person, or it may be with an ex that, you guys still kind of hook up every once in a while, or a relationship that's still somehow affecting you in the present. Okay, for some of you, it's like leaving the dating apps alone for a bit, okay, is also what's going to bring in this energy, because I'm getting you're just feeling exasperated. You just kind of want quiet. You kind of want stability. And you need to set up those boundaries as well, because somebody I feel like is crossing those boundaries. Someone who has a hard time with you rejecting them or saying no to them as well. Okay. And you might, again, this might be somebody you went on just a few dates with. I just keep getting that. Like you went on a few dates with somebody and then they just like, they thought they owned you. All right. And then we get guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. 38 breaks down to an 11. What I'm getting here is this is your partner in crime, Capricorn. Wow. Follow the signs and synchronicities, and it might even require you to do the opposite of, being out and about and, on those dating apps for some of you. All right, your partner in crime, your other half is out there, and I feel like they're really, really close, but I feel like you're a little bit disillusioned from what you've been through or what you've been dealing with. Homeland, arrival, a journey ends, established, building, and settled. That's what you want. 44 is a master number, and it's about perseverance. It's about stability. It's about the material world. So this is beautiful. This is you finding home in another. This is this long sort of journey, all of this drama, all of this sort of, I feel like you've had to deal with some real psychos. I feel like this is coming to an end for you, Capricorn. And this person I'm feeling like is very close. They might even be somebody that you already know. It might be somebody you already know. It might be a friend of yours. Okay. Or there might be some of your friends involved, but it's like, it's weird. It's really weird because I feel like this person's already in your energy field, Cappies. Okay. We get farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So moon energy is disillusionment. It's confusion. It's, moon energy can be depression. It can be anxiety. It can be, again, like drugs. It can be alcohol. And I love this coming out. It's sort of in this past position. You're letting go of that. You're letting go of the drama. Some of you guys have realized that maybe you've been drinking too much, or maybe that's the situation where you've been meeting people and you're realizing that that's not the energy that you want to be attracting, and you're saying goodbye to it. You're walking away from the drama, Capricorn. Oh, and there's this energy, this twin flame energy, this deep soul connection is already in your energetic field. Okay, so whether it's somebody you already know or they're just really close. Receptivity, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. This is equal balance, and we see that here in loving each other equally. We see that here in this person complimenting you. Union, duality. Again, Capricorn, some of you guys need to just get into that receptive mode. Understand that you deserve the best, that you deserve what you give, and you've been in this sort of drama, and it's like you're taking control back by walking away from the drama. And for some of you, it's leaving behind an ex or a situation that maybe, again, where there's still some sort of connection, whether that's 3D connection and like drunk dialing or drunk messaging and like booty calls, or allowing this person to sort of come back to you whenever they're hurt. Or I get that it's quite emotionally manipulative with this Queen of Cups energy, like not quite letting you go. All right, and you need to free yourself, absolutely. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So Capricorn, I feel like this is the energy that's already in your field, or this is what you're attracting. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, I feel like Capricorn, somebody is going to come in and show you that they like you. I feel like this energy is very close. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. Yes, I feel like this is with your past connections. It's this Queen of Cups. I think some of you guys, you might have been, trying to get, go out with someone, being on these dating apps and that sort of thing. And you've just been, getting this sort of toxic energy, or somebody that really looked good and you thought they were great. You may have even introduced them to your friends and maybe even your family, and then like a few weeks later you're like, this person is not who I thought they were. Okay, And then you get new love. Yes, but this new love, this energy I'm picking up on, this is soulmate. This is really, really strong soul connection for you. And it's not somebody from the past, unless for a few of you, it might be somebody who you're friends with, who, you know, the situation kind of transforms. But that's just for a very select few of you Cappies out there. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So again, this is a fun, lighthearted energy. Now, we all have a past. We all come with baggage, but you're going to realize this person is so different. This is going to feel like your best friend. This is going to feel like your partner in crime. And for some of you, it already is a best friend. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yes, Capricorn, it's coming. It's happening. There's a cycle that needs to be closed out first. Okay, whether that's with a particular person or whether it's with, you know, getting off a certain dating app, getting out of that sort of rat race. But beautiful, beautiful soulmate, twin flame energy moving towards you. It's already in your energetic field. That's what they're telling me. So whether this is a friend, a best friend of yours, or a friend, and that relationship is transforming, or this person is very close, open yourself up to receiving. You deserve this love, Capricorn. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.